What's going on Blast Gaming comic and gaming family? Welcome to another On Blast Comic Haul edition, and this is video number 8. This video pretty much covers all the releases for October 2nd, and we are in the Halloween month. This is October, and we got a few covers that kind of we got a few covers in this edition that do show some more Halloween theme covers. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of that as the month goes along, but we do have some really cool books to show off for this comic haul. Video number 8, we're almost there in double digits. We're slowly getting there, and just want to really thank you guys for the support. If you guys do enjoy the video and you do like the content, I am trying something different by, I embarked on this new hobby in, I believe it was June of this month, and we kind of started up with these videos in September, August, end of August, September. So right now we are progressing through it, and I'm really happy with it. It's a new platform. It's really cool, and I really got to meet some really great YouTubers, and there's a lot of great comic YouTubers out there. So definitely give them a follow. As we become inclined, we'll definitely shout them out on the channel. But yeah, really enjoying this. It's different stuff from some of the gaming stuff that we do. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, please definitely leave a thumbs up, and most importantly, leave a comment. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Even if you don't want to leave a thumbs up, a comment is even more appreciated in my eyes. But with all that being said, we do have some indies. I know we're not that strong with the indie books in terms of showing off on these comic book hauls, but we do have some indies on this particular haul. A lot of it is dominated from Marvel and DC, as you can see from our screen there. We do have some Batman, we got some Black Terror, got some cool DCeased stuff going on in this haul, and pretty much DC and Marvel are evenly split. So let's start it up. Alright, first book, it's this Batman Ninja Turtles Series 3. This is the last one. This is issue number 6. This is the Freddie E. Williams, the second, and Kevin Eastman. This is their co-op cover, and really cool stuff. Got Batman right there in the middle, strutting his stuff, and you got the Turtles just surrounding him as they are embarking to face the evil Krang and all that. Got Leo there holding the sword. Raphael, Michelangelo. I like the fact that they put Leo and Donatello on each side holding their weapons, the stick and the sword. Then you got Michelangelo and Raphael with the dual weapons on the bottom there. Really cool. Very well proportioned cover, and you got Batman and the Turtles in the same book. I gotta get them. I mean, those are two of my favorite. Love Batman, love Ninja Turtles, so definitely a must buy, especially with a beautiful cover like that. Let's move on to the next one. So right now we are staying along the DC. This is one of those DCeased variant editions that have been making their rounds. I guess this month they're going to be making their rounds. This is the Batman number 80. This is the cover B variant, and this is the Francesco Mattina cardstock DCeased variant. You got the DCeased variant cover right there, and really a spooky looking Batman. Kind of dark and stuff, but I like it. It's a very cool dark looking Batman. Batman number 80. Have been loving those variants, especially now that Mattina's back doing the those Batman variants. I love Mattina's work. Pretty much anywhere he goes, I kind of follow him. If I see a Mattina on a specific book, you could guarantee that it's going to be fire. I don't think even if the cover image is not available, wherever you look at your wherever you get your comic book orders from, for the most part, if the cover image is not available but you see a Francesco Mattina, those are one of the artists that I don't even have to doubt. All right, the next one, it's gonna be DCeased number 5. Again, cover B, Francesco Mattina, and this is another card stock. So you got those $4.99 price labels right there. Just seeing Harley Quinn zombified. Her fucking glasses are all shattered and shit. And she even looks kind of like she took some of that Joker serum, but just looks very creepy. Beautiful cover, and again, the card stock does wonders. Look at that detail, no? So this is DCeased number 5. This is the cover B cardstock Francesco Mattina variant. Beautiful stuff, and I love DC and their cardstock variants. Really nice touch. All right. Next up, Deathstroke number 48. This is the cover A, regular Ed Benes and Richard Friend cover. Just a very cool looking cover. Very simple, but so effective and strong. You got Deathstroke's sword and his torn up mask, and it's just a very beautiful, simple cover. When I saw it, it was a must-buy for me. So that's Deathstroke number 48. That is that's the regular cover A. Nothing crazy about it. Just the simplicity, I think, sold me, and just how powerful that image was of Deathstroke's sword and his torn up mask. That pretty much symbolized what's going on in that Deathstroke book. All right, let's go next up, and we have this is the cover B for the same Deathstroke issue. It is Deathstroke number 48, and this is the DCeased variant. This is the Ken Lashley cover B variant for the for Deathstroke 48. As you can see right there, DCeased variant cover. And you got Deathstroke there kind of looking a little zombified. His hair's coming out of the mask. Really nice cover. I've been loving the cover B variants for Deathstroke, especially with Scan. He's been pretty much doing them. It's pretty much been a must-buy for me for the last couple of months. All right, next up. Don't see too much of Green Lantern in my comic hauls, but again, with the DCeased cover variant, this one was just too good to pass up. Just looking really really zombified there. This is the Green Lantern number 12. This is the cover B DCeased variant, and this is the Riley Rossmo cover. Really nice look to it. Dark black, and you just see the shining light from the Green Lantern's ring, and it's got blood all over the hands. Very nicely done. Again, some of these covers are just simple, but very effective. Like, just the fact that you could only see his torso and his face with the with that green light, you know, giving off that light. Really cool. Really cool look. Definitely a nice cover, and that was in the PC for me right there. Alright, Justice League, number 33. Jonboy Meyers. We got another DCeased variant edition. And I've been loving the DCeased line, and these covers have been just sick. Just to have pretty much all of the Justice League zombified. Really, really some cool, scary stuff. So this is Justice League number 33. This is the cover B variant, Jonboy Meyers. And it, again, cardstock. Cardstock with a nice touch. Let's take a look deeper into this beautiful cover. Got the Flash, Martian Manhunter there. Beautiful cover. The Flash just looks absolutely fucking. I love that touch that they do where they kind of they got some of the mask broken, and you see some of the hair slipping through. But the Flash looks psychotic. Batman looks like he's having a bad day. But really cool cover by Jonboy Meyers. And that will be it for DC so far. So we finished up our DC portion of our haul. And now we are into our Marvel portion. And we're going to start that off with Ghost Rider number 1. This is the cover A, regular Aaron Kuder. Just a beautiful cover. When you do Ghost Rider right, I mean, it's kind of hard to not have a sick cover for Ghost Rider. Got some chain action. The bike. Some nice Aaron Kuder work right there. Next up, we have the final issue, House of X. And we got the, this is House of X number 6. This is the cover B variant. This is, again, the Sara Pichelli flower pot cover. And you got Apocalypse there. Just looking crazy with black roses. Or tulips. So we only got 2 of these flower pot variants. I think the only 2 that we got were Magneto and Apocalypse. They came out with a few more. I think they had a Cyclops. They had a Jean Grey, Marvel Girl one. I think that's about all that I can remember. Yeah, they had. I mean, we got 2 of the 6, and they're both villains, to be exact. All right. Next up, we have another House of X, number 6, and this is the cover E. This is the connecting cover. This is the Javier Garron connecting cover. And for the most part, you can see a lot of villains here. It seems like an all-villain connecting cover. Some classic X-Men villains. Yeah, I think for the most part, they're all villains. I don't see any type of hero. I think you even have Dark Phoenix up there. You got Mr. Sinister, Mojo. You got Arcade, Lady Deathstrike, Mystique. Let's take a closer look. You got Toad, Silver Samurai, Apocalypse. How can we miss Apocalypse right there? Pyro, Sentinel. Really, just a bunch of villains. So, a nice, you know, Mojo's eating some popcorn. Never missed the opportunity to eat right there. A really nice cover. I do like my villains, and this is definitely a nice cover. I'm anxious to see the connecting part for Powers of 10, how it's gonna complete it. So, really happy with the first part. All right. Next up, we got Immortal Hulk number 24. I haven't been picking up these Alex Ross covers. For the most part, they have been nice, but they haven't caught my personal liking. But this one has. I think so far out of the whole run, obviously I started late with the run. I got back into collecting about issue 18. So we got 2 of the Alex Ross covers, and this one just looked really cool with Hulk pretty much just smashing planet Earth. Looked dark and grim. Had that old Hulk look, which Alex Ross loves to draw with the with those huge fucking eyebrows covering the eyes. Really nice Alex Ross, and definitely had to get this one. Alright, so next up we got Marvel 1001, and for the most part we didn't go crazy with this one. We went kind of crazy with Marvel 1000. We got a few of the variants. This one I just got the... this is the cover B, Patrick Gleason Wraparound. And as you can see, I mean, the pic down there is pretty much the best you're going to be able to see this. But we got a few cool looking things happening. On the front cover of the book, you're going to see Venom with his wings out. Spider-Man, you got a little half of Iron Man there. You got the Thing, Wolverine, Black Cat, and in the back portion, you got Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Black Panther. Really nice book, really nice paper quality, and this one was a $4.99 book. It wasn't the $9.99 that Marvel 1000 was. So when I saw this one, I definitely liked the look of it. So I was definitely gonna get it. It just had a very cool, heroic, symbolic quality, and definitely purchased that for the collection. All right, so next up we got Punisher, number 16. This is the regular cover A, Greg Smallwood cover. Love the tone, love the purple tone of it. Kind of had like a city skyline, and you got Punisher in the middle. Guns out. Really, really nice color tones. Really nice cover. I don't know if Punisher is supposed to be the Freedom Tower here in New York, but it's definitely nice. Very nice touch to have that. So obviously Punisher is one of my characters that I do love, and when I saw that type of cover, it was definitely a must buy for me. We are winding down, guys. We are winding down. We are getting there. Alright, so next up, we have the Savage Avengers number 6. And again, we do have Punisher right there on the cover with Conan, another one of my favorites. And this is the regular cover, cover A. And I guess they're battling some type of a serpent dragon. You got Punisher, dual pistols out, and you got Conan with his infamous sword. There was another cover that we ran across where Conan was actually shooting the guns and Frank Castle had the sword. I forgot what issue that was, but this is such a cool cover. That's Savage Avengers number 6. Next, we got Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 37. Haven't been reading this book, but when I saw Darth Vader on the cover, hard to go against it. Love me some Darth Vader, and just looked really cool. Holding the lightsaber right against her neck. Lord Vader, come on. How can you go wrong? This was the cover A for Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 37. And this was done by Ashley Witter. Alright, so that's going to be it for our Marvel run. Now we get into our indies. Even though I don't really consider Dark Horse an indie, it's kind of like the miscellaneous. It's not the big two, so it's everything else but the big two. So we'll just put it right into the indie category. Berserker Unbound by Dark Horse Comics. And this is the cover B variant. This is the Dustin Nguyen cover. Really cool looking cover. They've been coming out with some nice covers for Berserker Unbound. You just kind of see him kind of like, kind of on a cliff, but he's kind of like overseeing the city skyline. So it's like a mix of two worlds. And it's got a really video game feel about it. So, I do like that cover. Some nice work by Dustin Nguyen. And Berserker Unbound has been a really good book. Really good read. I think it's a 4-part series. So, definitely something to look out for. Next, from Dynamite, we got some Black Terror #1. Black Terror has been one of those characters that I've always loved. Just has a really cool look to him, especially when he's drawn right. And this is the cover C. This is the David Nakayama cover, and you know David Nakayama does some beautiful work, and he definitely killed it with this Black Terror. I love the lighting and the coloring for the skull and crossbones. I love that the clash of that kind of fluorescent blue with the black, and you could tell the same for his eyes. So it's got a matching, you know, logo and eyes kind of look. Just a really beautiful book. And just beautiful quality for the cover paper. Definitely a nice signature would do on this one. If I go to a con and I see a David Nakayama sighting, definitely going to sign that for me. This one has just been a hit, and it's been taking everybody by storm. Boom Studios, Once and Future. Great read, great series, and this is the #1. This is Once and Future #1. This is the cover G, and this is the 6th printing, and the final printing. This is done by Jay Lee and Chung. And you kind of see King Arthur back there, and just Grandma with her fucking, looks like a shoddy, but what a beautiful cover. And I mean, this is the 6th printing of this book. Just a beautiful cover. Once and Future #1. This is the cover G, 6th printing. 6th and final printing, done by Jay Lee and Chung. Absolutely beautiful work, And I've got the majority of the first printings. I got the first print. I think I got the second print, and I don't know if I got any other printings, but this was beautiful. Down to our last 2 books for our haul, and of course we had to get some Vampirella. Vengeance of Vampirella #1. This is the regular cover A. This is the Joshua Middleton, and Vampirella's she's a little messy. She's been I don't know if she was playing with her food or not, but she's got blood all over her mouth. Hands, just making a mess of herself. Joshua Middleton killed it on this cover. Can't go wrong with a Vampirella cover. Beautiful cover. And Joshua Middleton has been producing some fires, so he's been on my watch list. He did some beautiful work with Batgirl. I think he's moving on to Martian Manhunter, and I mean just that Vampirella. I think he's doing some for that. So definitely be on the lookout for Joshua Middleton. And our final book is gonna be of the same issue. It's Vengeance of Vampirella. This is the cover D, Lucio Perillo variant. And what more can you say? All you have to say is Lucio Perillo. And I think you got my $3.99 right there. And the cool thing about Vampirella, if you do it right, she could be sexy but deadly. And that's the mix, right? You got the sexy but deadly clash of Vampirella. Just a really nice dark cover. Looks like she's been feasting on a body there. She got a blood pool down there. There's a few bones. A little bit of a backside. Sexy but deadly, that Vampirella. And that is it. That is it for our comic haul number 8. So we're just going to go through some of my favorites of the haul. And if you guys agree, please write down in the comments. Definitely Vengeance of Vampirella, this Lucio Perillo. Definitely one of my favorites. And my top nominees: Joshua Middleton, Vengeance of Vampirella. That was fire. That beautiful Once and Future number 6 by Jay Lee and Jun Chung. That made it right there on the top list. Top nominees, shall I say. We got a few. We got this beautiful David Nakayama Black Terror. That was the cover C variant. That made it to the top. Up to Marvel. Got the House of X number 6. And this is the Sara Pichelli cover of Apocalypse. Holding the flower pot right there. Beautiful. Got some Aaron Kuder Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider number 1. That made that top cover nominee. And now for DC. We got this Green Lantern number 12. And this is the Rossmo cover B. The DCeased variant cover. That's a beautiful cover right there. Very dark. Another DCeased variant, and this is Deathstroke number 48. This is that beautiful Ken Lashley DCeased variant. And the last two occupied by the man, the myth, and the legend, Francesco Mattina. DCeased number 5, Harley Quinn zombified variant. That was the cover B for DCeased number 5 by yours truly, Francesco Mattina. And another Francesco Mattina book, Batman number 80. And that's the cover B. Another DCeased variant cover. Some beautiful books, very spooky Halloween themed, and it's that time, folks. It is that time that we go to the top 3 cover finale. What are the top 3 picks picked by yours truly? This is not, however, this is not cemented. This is just my opinion, but these are my top 3 cover picks of this comic haul. We're going to do it in the beautiful 1, 2, 3 cover standings. And the first one, no surprise, we have the David Nakayama Black Terror cover C variant. Number 2 pick of the haul. Drum roll, please. That beautiful Francesco Mattina DCeased number 5 cardstock zombified Harley Quinn. And the number 1 pick of the haul for October 2nd, the book haul, the On Blast comic book haul video number 8. we have Vengeance of Vampirella #1, and this is the Joshua Middleton cover A regular issue. Those are your top 3 covers for October 2nd. Beautiful release week, a lot of great books. It's about 21 books. Not too crazy. You know, sometimes we go a little higher than that, but 21's pretty much average. Or at least it has been average. Let's see if we could take it down a notch. But really beautiful week, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have enjoyed it, please leave a like, a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. What was your haul for October 2nd? What books are you enjoying? And what covers are you enjoying? If you don't see something here in the video, let me know so I can look into it. There's a lot of covers that I miss out on. And you might open my eyes up so I could go spend some more money. I think I'm spending quite enough on these hauls, but let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys on the next comic book haul, On Blast comic book haul, video number 9. We are up to number 9, soon to hit the double digits, folks. I'll see you guys on the next video, guys. Peace. Keep on reading, keep on gaming,